Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at this week's property market. Now this week I want to share some very interesting financial news with you which could impact the overall performance of the property market. Now that starts with our futures market here in Australia, which is now priced in that the cash rate has hit a peak in the country and we could be looking at a cash rate reduction as early as June this year. Now don't get too excited because only several weeks ago the futures market had priced in a cash rate peak at 4.1%. However, now we've seen several bank failures in the US, including the too big to fail Credit Suisse, which just gives you an overview of how volatile the overall economy is and the impact this rapidly rising cash rate environment is having on global economies. However, looking at the RBA board meeting minutes, they have opened the door and are open to pausing lifting the cash rate in April. However, making their job a little bit more murky is overnight the US Federal Reserve, they lifted their cash rate by 0.25 percentage points, as many pundits believe they will be landing a cash rate sitting at 5.1% by year's end. Now looking at the ANZ Consumer Confidence Survey, that is continuing to lag, as we can see that 55% of respondents suggested now is a bad time to buy a household item. That's had a knock-on effect to ANZ's consumer spending, and we can see here that on all metrics, everything is in negative territory with the exception of groceries, but we can certainly see that most Australians are definitely tightening up their financial belts. Now boiling all of this down to the property market, we're continuing to see that low supply of property becoming available. That's keeping demand quite good as we move closer to Easter, but we can see last weekend's auction clearance rate was sitting at 58.5%. And what makes this very interesting is this is the first weekend where we've seen the performance of the market actually flipped on how it was performing in 2022. And this is following 10 cash rate increases. When we look at the corresponding March weekend last year, the auction clearance rate was sitting at 52.7%. So right now, the moment in time, this market is performing very well. So that leads us into this weekend, folks, where we've got some great properties open for inspection, some great properties going under the hammer. Our entire team looks forward to seeing you out and about. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.